Hey everyone, welcome back to My Capital Life, where we're growing joy one day at a time. And we are out at a farm. And I'm going to try to pronounce this name. Asalwane. I'm going to put it on the screen somewhere. And y'all can pronounce it the way y'all want to pronounce it. We're here, they're having farm day. And they're selling starts. And we're here.
In 600 feet, make a U-turn.
And Waze doesn't believe that we're here, but we are actually here. So we're going to see what they have, and then we're going to go over to the garden. But I really wanted to come to this farm day and see what seedlings we can get to stick in the other GreenStalk. I try to get some footage. Hey. We're walking. We're heading over to where the seedlings are. I'm going to show you some of the farm and the setup. This is wash and pack station. I have no fucking attention to
Early spring, late winter, if you just literally cut sticks off and stick them to the ground, we'll have elderberries back here. They grow from here to...
Yeah. And this is eggplant, right? One of these was eggplant. Okay, I want to try that.
Just to make room
So
for
they're
the
$5 each. And then we go over there and get whatever herbs we can. We are back at the garden right now, and we stopped filming because it started raining. As you can see, our hoods are on, and you can kind of see the difference in the lighting. It really started storming out there, so we stopped and got ourselves something to eat, and then we came over to the garden. We kind of waited for the rain to let up, so the rain has stopped. Now we're discussing moving the lilac GreenStalk, and you're gonna see us talking through this, prepping the garden, just trying to figure out the best place to move it. We need to move it because we noticed that it was raining, and we wanted to make sure that it didn't fall over. So that's what Bonnie is working on, taking it down, taking it apart. There wasn't anything planted in there, and although it rained, it was still kind of light. We were hoping that it would have been dried out, so it would have been really light to move, but the storm got us. And so right now I am labeling each pocket. I wrote up some labels. I use large popsicle sticks that I had in the craft room. So while Bunny is taking apart the lilac GreenStalk, I am doing some labeling, talking through where we want to put the seedlings that we had just bought. Also, I really need to get the spinner for this raspberry one, because the spinner makes it so much easier to water, also to make sure that all the pockets are getting sun. And now that's something I wish I would have did in the beginning, but I didn't, so that's something I will go back and do for raspberry, which means we will have to take that one apart too. So I'm not going to be in a rush to do that right now, but eventually we're going to have to take raspberry apart once I get a spinner for her. And I believe, Bunny has lilac laid out, And I'm going to move some things around because we're going to try to put lilac over there to see if that's level. Now, as we go along, you're going to see we're going to try several different spaces before we come up with her final spot that she's going to be in. I will say it's really important to kind of map your GreenStalk out where you want them, because we moved her around quite a bit this day, and I believe you'll see all the moving around that we did. It was really interesting. But the garden is not leveled. There's really no absolutely leveled spots. There's some spots that are better than others, and trial and error. This is about us learning and trial and error. Now, I was trying to make sure that where we put her wouldn't interfere with our tomato patch when we're spinning, and when those seeds and those pods start growing. I didn't want it to interfere with the tomato patch. as you can see, everything on that side really wasn't working. She was just leaning too much. So now this is me walking to try to see what spot has the flattest amount of land. We are taking her back apart. Lilac was giving us the business. Then we finally agreed on one spot on the opposite side that was much more level and secure than the other side that we had her on, and we both finally agreed that that's where Lilac would go for right now. I believe that is going to be her home for this growing season. So I will say Bunny was a trooper. Every step of the way, we took turns taking her apart, putting her back together, picking a side for her, and we finally got her in a place where she was level, no more rocking, and she was spinning really well. So I'm very happy now with her location and where she is, and we're just putting things back together in the garden. Now Bunny is going to clean out the top of the water reservoir, and I am going to start putting some seeds and some of the starters in Lilac, and we're going to go from there. Here is Bunny putting the top on her. We got I believe it was 4 seedlings or starts from the farm. We got thyme, rosemary, a Cameroonian eggplant, and bitter leaf. And so the thyme and the rosemary went in raspberry. And you'll see in a moment we put the bitter leaf in its own container by itself, because we saw how it grows and becomes a really large plant, large bush. And we put the Cameroonian eggplant in Lilac, and also I planted out some seeds in Lilac as well. So I believe that is the rest of the video is just us planting out seedlings, talking about where we wanted to put each item, and us working it out and conversating each step of the way. I have planted all the seeds and seedlings, so Bunny is topping off the water reservoir because it rained today, so it didn't need any real watering. But he's topping off the water reservoir. He's watering the bitter leaf that we put in a separate container by itself. And I am putting up the leaves, and he's putting some final touches on that. Hey, this is editing next day. And you just saw the video abruptly cut off. So let me tell you what happened. While Bunny is putting water in Lilac, there's a boom. And you see the water coming. It's like the sky opened up and you can see the water coming. And Bunny's like, grab your phone, because I record with the phone. Grab your phone. So I quickly grab my phone and I get to the car and it starts pouring raining. And Bunny has on his hood. I make it to the inside the car, but Bunny has on his hood and he has the water. He's watering. And he's trying to empty out the hose because we don't want to leave standing water. And I'm like, get under the covering. Get under the covering. So he finally gets under the covering. But it's just coming down and you hear the thunder. Like, boom. And it's like, oh my gosh. So he's under the covering. He cuts the water off. And it's like he waits a moment, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he's stuck under there, under the covering, because we're not in the house, so he has to come back to the car. So he manages to run back to the car, and he's soaked. He's just he's really kind of soaked, and I'm wet, but he was in it because he warned me. So I was able to grab my phone so the phone wouldn't get all messed up, and I got in the car safely. And so yes, he got really, really soaked. So we sat there for a little while and just watched the shower come down, and it hit hard for a little while, and we sat there for a little while, but it stopped coming down so hard that I was able to go and grab the I guess you call it the tripod hookup that I had, and I was able to close the gate to close the garden. But it was so funny that abrupt cut was literally, we heard the boom, he saw the water coming, because it came like a wave. So he saw the water coming. He was like, get your phone. I grabbed the phone and was able to make it into the car. Yeah, so that's how that happened. So I know this video is kind of different than what I have done before. So I'm trying to figure out how to film what we're doing and how we're doing things. So I appreciate you coming on this journey with me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video brought you some joy. It definitely brought me joy bringing it to you, and it kind of made me laugh looking back on it and thinking about the rain and how we got rained out. Oh yeah. Thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you the next time. Bye.